Will the A1 be A1 in our book?
Spike Studio takes a look at the Acer Iconia A1-830. This is an Android tablet that fits great in your hand.
Welcome everybody to a Spike Studio product review. This time we're taking a look at the Acer. This is the Iconia A1 7-inch Android tablet. This is much like the previous model, the 810. This is the 830. The difference in the 830 is, well, I'll tell you. One thing, the processor. This is a standard Android tablet. It has two cameras on it. It has a 2 megapixel and a 5 megapixel camera. It has Wi-Fi with BGNN technology. It has Bluetooth technology built in. It has 16 gig of storage built in with a 1 gig of RAM. It has an SD, microSD card slot, so you can actually put more memory in if you need to. The catch is they have upgraded, and I'm going to read it. The Intel Atom Z2560 1.6 gigahertz. So they've upgraded the processor. So they went from the 810 to the 830. Otherwise, there's really no difference at all in this tablet. We're going to take a look what's inside. So first things first is we open it up. The tablet is there, and then there's just a book and a power cord with a power connector, micro USB to the top. That's all you get inside of it. Now, the tablet, the only thing we did, as always, is we pre-charged. So we just popped the plastic there so we could pre-charge. As you can hear, we're going to open this up for the first time. But we do that just so when we do the live unboxings, we can at least have some power to do things. It does have a little piece of plastic on the top that just tells you with a QR code what it does, wide angle viewing, Android. Big deal, I know you're excited there. 7-inch screen, supposed to be wide angle, pretty lightweight. I do like the form and function of it. It feels pretty good. It actually has labels, which is interesting. It tells you about the headset. It tells you the micro USB. It tells you for the storage. I do like that. So you can actually see what you're supposed to do at what port. A lot of them don't do that. Camera on the back, camera on the front. Hopefully we'll get some cases for this. You know we review lots of cases here at Spike Studio. So we're going to do power rocker. We're going to power it on. So for the first time, what we should get is a lovely boot up screen. Oh, maybe turn it. If I hold on the power for a second, that would probably help a little bit. Lovely boot up screen will come in. We should have to do the first time setup. We haven't set this up with anything, no Wi-Fi, no connectivity. You should be able to do it offline as well as online and then sync from there. So the first time it boots up, we're going to walk through quickly just the setup screens, but it's going to say what language do you need. Pretty straightforward. We'll say start. It automatically searches for Wi-Fi. So if you want to actually connect to the Wi-Fi, you're more than welcome to. To do the full setup, it's probably wiser if you do connect to a Wi-Fi. The only reason being you can grab your Google account, bring your data down, bring any apps down that you've gotten. So what we're going to do is actually change over. And I don't like this keyboard. You know what the good news is that I already have a different keyboard I've purchased for Android ones. I've purchased SwiftKey before, so hopefully that'll work for us. We'll try to connect. We're connecting to the Wi-Fi, obtain the IP address. Once you're connected, it tells you you're connected to the Wi-Fi, and it says, do you have a Google account? So right there, it's already going to ask you, do you have a Google account and you want to connect? Yes, of course we do, because everybody in the world seems to have a Google account at this point. All you need to do is, a little prompt just came up. Google may regularly check installed apps for potentially harmful behavior. Learn more. I guess you got to say yes. They didn't give you much of a choice. You can decline the thing, but it's telling you they want to actually get in there and do it. So what we're going to do is put in our Google information. Make sure you know what button you're hitting because, I hate to say it, by signing in, you agree to their terms of service. I don't want to keep updated with their stuff. Now, once you sign in, hopefully, this will hook us up to the App Store. This will let us know what apps we purchase. It can bring stuff down. It'll automatically restore from your Google account right to the tablet. It even tells you that on the screen, and it'll keep it backed up to your Google account. Bookmarks, Wi-Fi passwords, other data. What's cool about it is now that if I have multiple Android devices, I'm able to jump around and actually have those. Now, this part says it can take up to 5 minutes to restore your account as you set it up, but as you notice so far, it's pretty straightforward. It'll use your Wi-Fi location to help do things about apps and their location services, and they want to access your actual location so it can give you ever better stuff. It's up to you guys if you want to do the Wi-Fi or access your location. I usually turn some of that stuff off only because I don't want Google to always know where I am and let me do it. It says just a sec. We don't say second, we say just a sec, and we say finish. So you can register if you have an Acer ID. You can go to their site and register if you want to. A couple other things about it. Drop-down menu. You can set up who you are at the top. It already knows my name. It'll probably want to take a picture of me. Battery is there, all the settings, GPS, Bluetooth connectivity, airplane mode, which is nice. So all that's from a quick slide down on that side, including the battery strength. From the top side, it's already flying in with Gmail's already coming in. Notifications are coming in. Past Google Hangout calls or messages that you have All that's totally built into the top as well. So I've cleared all the alerts. Now, if you don't have an Acer ID, you can always get back to that later if you want to. Now, at the bottom, what you'll notice is what we're going to get, besides get Google Now, is a menu bar that you're used to on Android. You have the home, you have the multi-window, and you have the back button. That is nowhere on the hardware side. They don't build it into the touch. So what I found is the first time we went into this device, I'm going to be very transparent, honest with you, I got into a keyboard screen that I couldn't get out of because there was no menu buttons yet. So actually during setup, I accidentally hit the keyboard button because I'm used to that button being the number button. I was actually trying to configure stuff. Guess what happened? I couldn't get out. So I powered it down, went back in, setup came back fine, and now I'm in. Beware of that when you're setting this up. I don't know if that'll bite everybody, but if you're just typing away and hit it, there was no way out. I swiped, I closed, I swiped. There was no way out of it at all. From there, we'll go to the home. It actually prompted me for Dropbox right away. If you want to actually sync, it gives you, wow, your Acer device comes with 30 gig of Dropbox space for 6 months. Well, if you already have Dropbox, they're saying here's 30 gig more. Remember though, after 6 months, they're saying it's going to expire. That's totally up to you. If you want to sign in to Dropbox, you can. 30 gig is huge. They want you to store your stuff, but I'm going to go home first. Oh, it won't let you get past it. You either have to sign up for Dropbox or you have to sign in. That's interesting to know. It would not let me get past it. I'm not sure why. And so what I'm doing real quick, so you guys know, is I'm going to go ahead and sign into Dropbox because every time I get free space, it's always worth it to me to sign into Dropbox. So this actually has an automatic camera upload to Dropbox if you wanted to. So if you have that choice, you can. I'm not going to do camera upload automatically. I don't want to dump everything up there automatically because I'm going to play around with this for a while and who knows what's going to happen to it. Now this is your welcome screen. To see all your apps, you touch the circle. Otherwise, you can make your screen whatever you want. So it's already grabbed a few things that come pre-installed. Some of the stuff I'm going to get rid of. If I go to the App Store, I should have a bunch of updates that are in there. What do I think about overall? It's already updating apps in the background, to be honest with you. I'm looking at it now. In the background, it's actually updating apps from everything I had. I should be able to go into the Play Store and go into My Apps, and now I'm logged in. So the cool thing about this is you're able to go in and see all the things you've previously loaded before under your apps and actually download some more. Make sure that you go ahead and get a screen protector of some kind on these. Little micro scratches things will get on your nerves eventually. So mainly with a tablet this size, I think you won't be typing all the time or trying to use your finger. Eventually you'll get to apps where you'll want to use a stylus. So keep that in mind. A screen protector is something you probably want to look at when you're using any of these devices, even smartphones nowadays. One thing we should talk about with the tablet is also battery life. They estimate about 7.5 hours of battery life. The 810 model of the A1 actually got that out of it pretty much almost to the point. So they reached their battery life. With the elevated processor, getting pretty close. So I would suggest that you plan on getting a pretty good day's usage out of this, but you will have to charge it after that. Now, sitting on standby, you should get much longer time. One of the things we always do is we're not going to be back online of any Wi-Fi for a while. We shut everything down or put it in airplane mode real quick. Mainly we know we're not going to be connecting to any internet anywhere. Why sit there and have it searching all the time looking for access points? So just a battery saver tip for you, but you should get hours and hours and hours of usage out of this. They're saying up to 7.5. So what we'll do is if we have any performance issues, we'll update the video. Otherwise, lightweight, plenty of storage, plenty of offline storage, comes with Dropbox, the ability to put an SD card in for more storage. It comes with 16 gig internally. You can add up to a 32 gig card inside of it. The Wi-Fi is there. The weight is good. It's a little wide, so if you have smaller hands or whatever, this will get on your nerves after a while. Holding it like this, and I'll tell you what the problem is holding it like this, you're always touching the screen if you want to hold it because that side is so small. But I like it. I'll probably hold it more in this fashion anyway. And from there, plenty of thumb space is there. Work on the screen, the keyboard, and everything else. So this is the Acer 830 model for the A1. Keep that in mind. Not the 810, but the 830 model, bigger processor inside. Lightweight and pretty darn functional for an Android tablet. Like it, like the price point. So another product review from Spike Studio. Please click the like button below. Let everybody know our reviews are helpful. Subscribe to the playlist, definitely, so you can keep up with all the product reviews we do. And you know what? Jump over to Amazon if you can. Just click the yes button. Let them know that all our reviews are helpful. Otherwise, if you have something you want us to review, get in touch and we'll try to get it on the show. Thanks again for watching.